Do you ever start your day feeling great, feeling good, and boom, you open social media and you are sad? You found somebody who had an achievement or who seems to be doing better than you, and you feel like, what am I doing in my life? What's going on with me? Where am I? I'm stuck, I'm this, I'm that. And you go down the rabbit hole of feeling sad about your own life. Society has given us a different definition and template of what success should look like. And if we are not careful, we will go through life chasing a mirage and losing touch with our identity. This video is a wake up call to jolt you back into reality, your reality. Imagine, what if you never saw that person's progress? What if you never saw that person's big milestone or achievement and you just kept focusing on yourself and becoming a better version of yourself? So, if you feel like that is you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of feeling like you don't know what you're doing with your life, let me share with you what I've been doing to get myself out of that, whatever it is called, and put my head in the right space. What are your values? What values and principles are your life guided by? If you don't know the values that your life should be guided by, you would find yourself picking up and adopting everybody's value. You see this, you like it, you pick it. You see this, you like it, you pick it. And you're a shadow of yourself because you are mirroring different people's values and identity. So sit down, get a notebook, and write out, what values and principles should my life be guided by? And don't just write it down. Ensure that you constantly go back to what you've written, review it, and remind yourself the values that you want your life to be guided by. Who are you? If you follow this channel, you know that I've mentioned this over and over again. The importance of knowing your identity. You have a peculiar fragrance, a fragrance that is peculiar to you. If you don't identify and understand who you are, you will keep mirroring every other person that you think you look like. So sit down again with your notebook and ask yourself and ask God, because He's the one who created you, okay? The best person to meet about a product is the person who created the product and who designed the product, right? So sit back and ask God, who am I? How did you design me? There is an image of God you carry. So ask God, what do I represent in the grand scheme of things, in your great plan? When you were designing me, what did you have in mind? What are the resources you deposited on the inside of me? What makes me different from every other person? Who am I? Who is Buraola? There's something I keep asking, which is, God is a very intentional God. He doesn't make mistakes. For me to be in Lagos, Nigeria, at this time, it is not a mistake. God is very intentional with me being in Nigeria and not being in Mozambique or South Africa or United States of America or the fancy places that we want to be. God orchestrated me to be here at this time. So why am I here? What is my purpose here? What am I doing here? Who am I? Ask those questions. Next thing, identify what are your strengths and your weaknesses. Best believe that your experiences have kind of shaped your beliefs and your lifestyle. So ask yourself, what are your strengths and your weaknesses? If anybody should know you, it should be you. Somebody outside should not know you more than you know yourself. Certain things should not amaze you. Somebody should not come and say, oh, do you know that you write well, and you are shocked? You should know the strengths you have and the weaknesses you have. You should know your leverage, your advantage when you walk into a room. You should know that when you are jacked up from sleep and they ask you to talk about this thing, you will ace it. What are your interests? What makes you you? What are your desires? What makes you feel alive? What topics, what environments, what kind of people, what are the things that makes you feel alive? What are the things that makes you feel more like yourself? See, there is a spark you have. People say, oh, there's this spark you see in the eyes of someone who is in love. When they're in love, there's a spark in their eyes. You don't have to be in love to experience that spark. So there is a spark in your eyes and in your heart when you are doing the thing that you really should be doing. So ask yourself, what makes my heart spark? What gives that spark in my eyes? What makes me feel alive? What are the conversations, the topics, the environments, the things, the activities, the habits that makes me feel more like myself? What is your definition of success? What does success look like to you? So when you see people who seem to be living the life that you want to live and it feels like, oh, they are doing better than you go back to what you've written down and you ask yourself, what does success look like to me? Am I on the path of success? I believe that as much as we want to live a good life, we want to have a lot of money, we want to live comfortable, we want to have this and that, the destination is not what life is about. It's the journey. It's who you become on that journey of success. It's who you become as you are chasing whatever it is you are chasing or whatever it is that's chasing you because you seem to be running. I'm more particular about the person I become. I'm more particular that my heart is sincere. I'm more particular that I look like God. And when people see me, they experience the love of God and they experience the character and nature of Jesus Christ. So you don't want to find yourself chasing a dream so much that you lose yourself, that you lose the sincerity and purity of your heart, that you lose what makes you you, and then you arrive at a destination looking nothing like the person you were when you started. We see people who became successful and all of a sudden became arrogant. It happened gradually and eventually. So I have things that keep you in check. What are your key performance indicators? What do you want to see in your life monthly, weekly, daily, yearly, quarterly? That would keep you in track. There are certain things that I know that happens or certain things that I start to say that makes me go back to Richard like, nah, this shouldn't be coming out of my mouth. This should not even be in my heart in the first place. So what have I been consuming that makes this thing easy for me to say without thinking? What are your subconscious thoughts? Remember to have your note and your pen to write things down. If you just sit down and you're thinking, 2 years down the line, you would forget. Once you have it documented in a notebook, something you can always go back to, when certain experiences seem to have changed your trajectory from where you are going, you are able to go back to what you've written and remind yourself of the values and principles that your life should be guided by. So these are just a few questions that I feel like you should ask yourself and have documented that will guide you on the things you should and should not do. Life is a journey and I'm excited about that journey. I am particular about becoming a better version of myself every single day. Now, if that sounds like you, if you're looking to become a better version of yourself, you should definitely subscribe to this channel because on this channel, I share practical tips and actionable steps that will help you become a better version of yourself. Right now, we are currently in the middle of a time management series titled Time Management 101 with Buraola Olalikon. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?